Hello, it's Burgess Taylor, and how are you? So, I thought I'd just say hello, and I thought I'd go over a few things about Camp NaNoWriMo. I am participating, hurt shoulder or no hurt shoulder, whether I will most likely be writing on the computer, and I think this time I'm going to rearrange my desk a little with my husband's help or my son's help and move the laptop onto the desk and use the computer screen, the monitor for my desktop for research, and the actual laptop I will be typing on. I am ready for the doctor. I have my scarf on. Um, Tried to wear a shirt that's easy to come on and off because I am going to see the shoulder doctor, the orthopedic specialist. And last time I went to my regular doctor, I ended up wearing a shirt that was kind of hard to get on and off. And that was a pain. I was in pain. So I thought I'd just go over a few quick tips, 10 I think, to help with Camp NaNoWriMo. Um, Number one, there is no right way to write. Whatever works for you, that's what you need to do. Some of us are plotters, some of us are pantsers, some of us are in between. I'm an in between. Um, Whatever it is that works for you, whether you handwrite or you write on a computer or you use a typewriter or a word processor. Some people write in Word, some people write in Scrivener, some people write in Google Docs. Whatever it is that works for you, by all means, use that. Don't let anybody else tell you that it's not the right way to write, because there is no right way to write. It's whatever works for you. Number two, one of the great things about NaNoWriMo and Camp NaNoWriMo and things like that is that they put you in the habit of writing. If you do anything for 28 days plus every day during that 28 plus days, it becomes a habit. So if you write every day for 30 days, whether it's 100 words or 1,000 words or 2,000 words a day, whatever you do, like as far as the amount goes or however you write, like if you write with pen and paper or if you write on a computer, as long as you're writing every day, that writing becomes a habit. And it's really important as a writer that you get into the habit of writing, because you can say I want to write a book all day long, but if you don't write, you're not writing. And if you're not writing, you're not going to get the book written. If you don't get the book written, then you're not really a writer, right? Right. Number three, deadlines help for some people. Um, it helps for me. One of the great things about NaNoWriMo, Camp NaNoWriMo, is that I have a deadline. And when I'm just like at home writing and I don't really have NaNoWriMo going on or Camp NaNoWriMo going on, I kind of have my own deadline right now, so I can write if I don't feel like writing, or if my shoulder hurts, or if something's going on, or I want to do something with my family. I can kind of put off the writing. Now, that's okay for balancing real life and all the things that are in my life, and believe me, there's a lot of things in my life, but it's not okay if I'm not writing. So having a deadline helps. Some people use timers. They write for intervals, like you can write for 15 minutes and then take a break, or you can write for 30 minutes and then take a break. There are programs out there that will help you do that, or you can just buy one of those little timers, or set your phone, or set an alarm clock, or whatever, your watch. Number four, fear. Now that's a big one. Don't let it stop you. I mean, if you're afraid of succeeding, or if you're afraid of failure, if you're a perfectionist and you feel like, well, everything I write is crap, well, all first drafts, and this is number five, are shit. They are. There's a quote, all first drafts are a piece of shit. I mean, hello. I mean, for the most part, unless you're one of those people that edits as you go and you edit one sentence at a time, so you're not technically writing a first draft, most first drafts, I will say, instead of all, they're a piece of shit. I mean, granted, we are going to go in and edit them We're going to go in and do things that improve them. We're going to find plot holes. We're going to find punctuation and grammar mistakes. We're going to find character arc mistakes. We're going to find all those things later. We're going to add in or take away the parts that need to be, and then we're going to have a better piece of material. But it's okay if that first draft is not perfect. It is okay. Number 6, accomplishing your goals. Now, if you're like me, you set small goals, short-term goals, long-term goals, medium goals, big goals. I set all different kinds of goals. One of the reasons I set small goals or short-term goals is, along with the long-term goals and the really big goals, is that for each step that you take that you accomplish something, you feel better, you feel more confident. If I only set big goals, then I don't have any of those boosts of confidence. I don't feel like, oh, I did it. So I set small goals, short-term goals, and once I accomplish those goals, I feel better. My confidence is boosted, my self-esteem is increased, and I feel a lot better and more motivated and inspired to write. The motivation is a key. Motivation is really the key. So if you are more confident about your writing with these small-term goals, then you're going to write more. And the more you write, the more that leads to better writing, to writing more, actually. So the more you write, the more you're going to write. The more you write, the better you're going to get. It's pretty much, that's just how it is. So, number 7, Camp NaNoWriMo gives you the chance to do NaNoWriMo the way you want to. Whether you're writing a script or a play or an anthology of poetry, or you're rewriting, editing, writing a whole new novel, writing a second book in your novel, whatever you want to do, you get to do it through Camp NaNoWriMo. You get to be a rebel and be free in that. But you also get to choose your word count. Now this time around, last time, and I think I haven't changed it in there yet, but I will, I had my goal set at 50,000 and I made it. But this July, there is so much going on. It's not like April's camp, but we're going on vacation this month. My birthday is this month. I go see the shoulder specialist this month, so I don't know if I'll end up having to have surgery. So I'm setting my goal at 20,000 because there are a lot more things going on this month than there was in April. So I have a lower goal. It'll be okay. 20,000. If I make it more than 20,000, hey, great. That's okay. I am perfectly fine with, exceeding my goal. But I wanted to make it realistic, because if I set myself at a 50,000 goal for the month of July, knowing that I have all these things going on this month, the truth is I'm probably not going to make 50,000, and I really don't want to go, oh, I didn't win NaNoWriMo because I didn't use common sense and set my goal lower because I knew I had all these things going on. Okay, number 8. I kind of combined music and your writing space into the same thing, because whatever it is that makes you feel inspired, helps you get to the writing zone, that's what you need to do. Now, I have spent NaNoWriMo events. I've had my desk in the dining room. I've had my desk in the bedroom. I've had my desk in the living room. I've had my desk in an actual writing room before my son came back. And now I have my desk in this room, which is technically my writing room, but it's also my stepdaughter's room when she comes here to visit. And that's why we're getting a futon, and I'm about to rearrange this whole space as soon as we get the shoulder stuff fixed. So we'll put the futon in here, and we're going to rearrange, and I'll be glad, because there's some stuff in here that really needs to go, but my husband is the sentimental sort, and he doesn't like to get rid of anything. So this entertainment center that's in here, it's real wood, and it's heavy as shit. And it is a really good piece of furniture. And if I put a shelf in the middle, I could use it for all my craft stuff, but it takes up so much room in here. We really don't have room for the futon in here with that in here. So it's got to go. It's got to go. And I need another bookshelf. So we're going to kind of rearrange some things so that I can get a bookshelf. And with adding a bookshelf and putting the entertainment center out of here, and that kind of thing will actually make it more comfortable, and I like it better. Anyway, there's Zen, whatever. I mean, hello. As you can see, the entertainment center is in the mirror on the dresser over here, and you see my tripod. Well, I didn't bother to set up the tripod because I'm trying to get ready to go to the doctor's office. I have a lot of stuff going on, and I really didn't have time to do all of that, set up the camera, get all of that, do all of these edits, so I'm vlogging it. So, the last thing, well, almost the last thing, two more things. Number 9, writing tools. Now, like I said before, if you're using pen and paper, you're going to have to go through and do something so that you can put your word count in there to verify it. But you can write with pen and paper. Nobody says you can't. You can. Or you can use a computer. You can use whatever kind of computer that you like. You can use Scrivener, which is a fancy word processing system software, or you can use Word, or you can use Google Docs, you can use a laptop, you can use a desktop, you can use a tablet, your phone, whatever makes you comfortable, but you're going to need some kind of writing tools. You're also probably going to need like maybe a notebook and a pen just for notes. You're probably going to need a thumb drive or some kind of hard drive or something to save it to, like Google Docs or Dropbox or whatever, because you don't want to lose it. You don't. That's, to me, one of the major writing tools. I have a thumb drive. I also use Dropbox, and I have an external hard drive now, so I'm saving my work. Number 10, which is extremely important, your health. Now, I've spent NaNoWriMos and Camp NaNoWriMos where I ate a lot of snacks, where I drink a ton of coffee, and I'm not giving up my coffee. I'm on a health and fitness thing, trying to improve what I eat and exercising and taking care of myself, like getting this shoulder fixed and things like that. But I'm not getting rid of my coffee. No, I'm not getting rid of my coffee. But I am limiting my intake. I am. Mostly. I'm drinking a lot more water. I'm eating a lot healthier snacks. I'm eating a lot of fruit. I'm drinking infused water. I have frozen cucumbers and frozen mint and lemons in my freezer right now. I have blueberries and watermelon and pineapple, stuff like that. I had watermelon for lunch yesterday. I had a big bowl of watermelon. Oh my God, it was so good. I also had like a boiled egg. Excuse me. Had a boiled egg. I got the protein in there. And so I'm trying to watch like what I eat and be healthier, and I can't do that if I'm shoving Snickers and Kit Kats and Reese Pieces and stuff like that in my mouth while I'm writing during Camp NaNoWriMo. That will not be a good thing. So I decided I'd stick with like the little bit of the healthy trail mix, and I'd have bowls of fruit, and I'd have yogurt, and I'll eat popcorn. And popcorn is healthy for you when you don't have a ton of butter on it. So I'm doing a lot of things that will help me. I'm going to make sure that I get plenty of sleep. I'm going to make sure that I space out and write every day at a minimum of, say, 500 words a day. That way, there'll be days where I write 1,000. There'll even be days where I may write 2,000. Great. But I don't want to do what I did one of the NaNoWriMos, where I spent a day and I think I wrote like 13,000 or some ungodly number, and I was up all day, half the night. I was actually up all night, but half the night of it was spent writing, and I drank coffee almost the whole entire time. Not a good thing. Not a good thing. So make sure you take care of yourself. Get plenty of rest. Stay hydrated. Eat healthy snacks. I mean, I'm not saying you can't eat chocolate. I'll eat chocolate, but I'm going to eat like dark chocolate, and I'm only going to eat little bits. It'll be like a reward. And dark chocolate has antioxidant in it. But, you know, I mean, if you're going to eat junk food during NaNoWriMo, just kind of eat it sparingly. At least take care of yourself and make sure you stay hydrated. So that's it. Those are my tips for Camp NaNoWriMo. I hope you guys have a good one. I don't know that I'm actually going to be in a cabin. Right now I have it where I'm in a private cabin. So I will see you guys later. Bye.